Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the YTG Podcast, episode 12. We're kicking on now.
Episode 12, yes.
Episode 12. This is going to be a fun one. We've got a lot of questions.
Yes, awesome. Looking forward to it.
So
Thank you for sending them through. We really appreciate it. We hope we answer them the best way we can. Expect tangents. That's standard.
Tangents is standard.
Standard.
Back to regular format.
Regular format. We've got some awesome guests lined up. It's just that this week was a bit difficult for us because everyone's had such a busy schedule. So it's like, 10:30 at night now. We're still filming. So
it's a good time to do it. It's chill. Nothing else
good.
is going on. We
Nothing
can just
else.
focus on this. Just that dinner.
Just had... anyways, but it was good. So, let's get into it.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll kick it off. So our first question is, and this is why we don't read Instagram names, NoddyHaha09.
Noddy Haha.
And this is a great question.
Birdie
So
Num Num.
what started your obsession with cars?
Usual will know that one.
We'll start with you. What started your obsession with cars?
Okay. I don't know what made me start cars because I always get the story from family, and when I was young, like 3 or 4 years old, like I said, Dad had a Valiant till we were 15, and I used to, back then the road laws were totally different. There was no baby seats, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So your mum would hold you. So I remember I think it was about 3, 4. I used to kneel on the back seat looking out the back window while Dad was driving.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd be looking at the cars and I'd be going, and I used to fucking just, Mum used to say I just knew about the lights. So I could pick the lights of a car.
Yep.
And I'd pick the car.
Yep.
So I just, and then a car, or fucking grouse car would go past, and I used to go, a couple of times my old man go, what the fuck's going on? Like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
So you were just interested from that young?
yeah, but then my uncle, who was the one that really influenced me on cars, he was into cars, was my dad's younger brother, and he had, again, we didn't have money, but back in the day, he had, he had the GT Capri V6, then he had a white Knight Charger, and he had, Fiats and Tiranas, which I learned, like I said, in the garage. I learned how to drive manual, and drifters, and which was the panel van, the Sandman or the Valiant version of it. I used to fucking sit in the back with the roof, the back part open, with the bed in the back there, and just to fucking sit at the back, man.
Wait, while he was driving?
Yeah, man, that's how it used to be. The fucking back was open, and you just sit there like kids. Like, this is the back tailgate, open, closed, and the fucking thing would be like, and we'd just be sitting there like this, mate.
That's
the shit they used to fucking do.
That's awesome.
We're fucking 5 or 6 rolling in the back, fucking, mate, that's how it fucking was, mate.
How times have changed.
Fuck, mate. So, anyway, and my uncle, because he had some nice cars, they were nice back then, nothing like Porsche and shit, but sort of big for the day, I guess, in a sense. So, and I used to hang out with him on, they used to dump me with my uncle, whatever. So I'd hang out there, and he'd always go to something with car related, and I'd just hang around. He'd always buy me Matchbox cars, and I had all the Matchbox cars in the world. So for me, and then, I didn't know there was a future or anything like that in cars, and I didn't go that path. Like I said, I was looking at doing law, and then I got into restaurants, family business, and that's when I got into cars later on. Then I got out of cars, and then got back into cars, and cars have been sort of one of those things that I've always said it's one of the few industries that's really not age related.
Yeah.
It depends on the market sector. I mean, it's very hard for a young person in their 20s to really know much about this because half the shit wasn't around when they were born.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, they weren't around when this shit was around. They weren't born, sorry. So what I'm saying is, and then it's when maybe age comes in it because of the experience, that sort of stuff. But still, there's still plenty of exceptions to the rule with this. But, for me, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you're good, there's always a job for you in the car industry. You know what I mean? Because ultimately it's about selling cars and doing business. So for me, and because I loved cars, I wanted to play in the markets that attracted me. I like cars, you know what I mean? I never came from money. I always had pictures up on the wall of Lambos and Ferraris, as you do when you're growing up and that sort of shit. Aspired to do that sort of stuff. And, now I'm blessed I've got fucking full of them. I've got plenty of them. But it was more and that's why we were talking before, the diversity of that fucking new hot rod that I got downstairs. Yeah. We're all fucking, mate, you guys in your 20s are fucking sitting there going, mate, that's cool. You know what I mean? So me in my 40s, I'm going, it's good that I can see you blokes in your 20s going, yeah, man, this is cool shit. Like, that 96, you weren't even fucking born.
No.
But that's fucking cool. That's a cool car. You guys appreciate it because it's cool. It's you never see shit like that anymore, man. You know it. So for me, yeah, I've always stuck with those stuff that I love. So it's from a young age by just God knows why. Who knows?
That's interesting. 4 years old.
No shit, mate. 4 years old, I was loving cars. If you see pictures of me, I had a fucking pedal cars, like Sienna. Sienna's got all these fucking grouse electric cars. She's got fucking ML. She had a 300S.
Yeah.
She had another fucking SLK. So she had them all.
Uh-huh.
And she should have been a boy. You know what I mean? Like, she fucking had them all. And I was buying them for her when she was fucking 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Fuck, mate. What the fuck you doing? I go, it doesn't matter. Just fucking buy. I remember one stage at Dutton's, there was a client of ours that used to sell them. And I remember asked Noel, because Noel back then, his daughter's Sienna too. And the guy had the catalogue and he goes, oh, it was a white ML63. The white one, that's here. Yeah,
right.
That one there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking back when she's 3, mate. She's 11 now.
Uh-huh.
And like, well, she was 4. And I bought one and he dropped it off in my office. And my office at Dutton's at the back was all glassy. People walked past, you could see it.
Yeah.
So I had this white ML in the corner there. The next you know, Manny, Gus, everyone started going, man, what the fuck's that? I go, I got it for Sienna. Oh, fuck. I want it for my daughter. I want it for my niece. I want it for... Brother, I had fucking 10 in my office at one stage. I fucking couldn't believe it. And it was the funniest thing. I wish I had my old fucking phone, and I'm fucked with iCloud and shit. There's so many photos I've fucking lost. But there's a photo of fucking 10 of these MLs in my fucking office. I had to move the chairs up to the desk.
That's awesome.
And they're all fucking packed in there.
That's hilarious.
We're taking it back for Christmas. I bought them all for Christmas. It was fucking gold. So, again, yeah, no. Sienna has no choice. She loves cars.
Beautiful.
She loves cars. Like I said, we don't have a son, but I don't have a son, but yeah, no. She loves cars now too. Awesome. She knows the brands in a sense, you know what I mean? But I don't want her talking too much about school because when the boys sometimes see her in the morning when we drop her off, or Stevie or whatever, we rock up and there's something, whatever we happen to drive home, whatever.
Yeah.
Then all the kids talk, no?
Yeah.
And when we're the only dads there that fucking own a dealership like this. So when we had the fair day, and we've got a couple of Ferraris there and that sort of like, so all the kids and all the nieces and nephews are all fucking rock stars because your dad and your uncles own all those Ferraris and that. So the kids are coming and letting them sit in the cars and all that sort of shit.
Yeah,
and the
awesome.
dads are all fucking. So we want to encourage that with the young kids because they don't know this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't know what the fuck. Mate, you should see these kids sitting there going, what's that? I mean, they're grown, they're fucking 9, 10, 12, 11, 13, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But they don't know the manual. Open-gated Ferrari shifter.
And they're asking what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was like, I suppose, their parents they probably don't have. Well, they might have, I don't know. But
They wouldn't have a manual-gated all-wheel-auto. Yeah, they would just have never seen
an open-gate Ferrari gearbox. I mean, they haven't seen it because everything's fucking column shift
Yeah,
because it's so easy.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see all the kids... Like, oh, the new Ferrari, red Ferrari.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, that was quite funny. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So hopefully we can encourage some of the young kids now to see us. So yeah, we've committed to that every year. So the young kids can see us. So, and then we always take red Ferraris.
Beautiful. Well, that's
stereotype, but that's just fucking simple, mate.
Yeah, it's feeding the passion. 100%.
Simple. Correct. A white Porsche maybe won't do it as good as a
not
fucking...
to kids.
Correct.
Not to kids.
Correct.
Yeah.
The more theatre, I remember when I used to do with Duttons, we took like Aventador, orange Aventador.
Yeah, that's
the
ticket.
really theatre.
Yeah.
I don't play in that shit. You know what I mean? So,
No.
I mean, I could take the McLaren or something, but yeah, anyways. Yes. So I hope that answered it. And what about you?
Oh, so interesting one. Again, it's one of the things where I couldn't really remember a clicking point. It's just what was always...
Because you're a car
as far as
person
I can remember, yeah. Yeah, well, the only thing that I could put it down to was when I was young, obviously playing ice hockey and being fairly into that. There was a lot of car driving after school, going to practices and trainings. Fairly standard for any kid playing sport.
Yeah.
And back then, Dad just had like Mazda 323 Estinas and stuff, like nothing fancy at all.
Yep.
But it was just every roundabout was a fun occasion, right? Yeah. Because Dad was just into driving.
Yeah.
And
your
so
dad
it was
loves
just
driving your Lotus now, which is grouse.
Yeah. So the passion clearly comes from him.
Yeah.
And then when I was probably late primary school, so sort of that 9, 10, 11, 12 age, somewhere in there, he got his Golf GTI.
That's
and
cool.
that was his save up sports car,
that's cool.
you know.
Yeah.
And he's had that for years and years and years. A Mark V red 3-door sunroof manual. Like it's the
cool.
Golf GTI.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. And that was the car we lived on Mount Dandenong. And so so every
Did you ever
night
go to the haunted house?
we've been past it. I haven't been in it.
We got shot at by the salt pellets. Yeah, when the old cemental sign and then you fucking jump the fence and the alarms go off. Fuck, we used to do it every time we used to go to fucking clubs. And then we'd all fucking drive up to Sky High in our fucking nightclub fucking shit.
Yeah.
Jump the fence.
Oh my
I've still got a scar on my back from fucking when I got pushed with all the boys when the alarms going off and the caretakers that came out and we fucking run. Everyone's hiding for the fucking bushes and got jammed by a twig. It just, again, took that fucking crazy shit, mate. Oh, fucking fun. That's why you said the fucking drive up the gravel road, have a look, see, park, and then walk up, and then fucking hear the alarms going off throughout.
Oh my God.
Pressure pads and shit. Fucking piss out. So so you're up in Dandenong.
I'm coming home from hockey training every night, but like quick lap around the mountain. So he was all over that. We loved to do that. And then when I got my L plates, we just swapped seats.
Yeah,
and then it was learning to drive on the mountain, getting taught the right way in a manual. Yeah. And it was, so obviously by then the passion was well and truly cemented.
And a GDI Golf too, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean that car has got
Has he still got it?
360,000 K's on it.
He still got it.
360,000 K's. Still, so about...
Maybe that was a secret, but fuck, I still regret it. Fuck.
It would have been 30,000 K's ago, the engine in it went. I mean, fair play. It's been a hard-driven car, and it was 320,000 K's by that point.
And fuck, it's a 4-cylinder turbo. What do you expect? That's fucking good.
Yeah. So best feel-good story ever. All of my mates, because obviously Dad in this car, it's a thing by this point. If he ever dies, that car that's him, yeah. So all the boys got together. We went and found a motor from a wrecker's. And we pulled the car into one of the boys' garages and we changed the engine and gearbox.
But you keep the original gearbox and engine?
No, because they were properly, like, every bit of rubber was just completely shot. It was no. But what we did do was, there was a couple of bits on the interior stuff. Like, the volume knob has a like that on-off symbol which has the line at the top. Yep. And Dad was always, that has to be straight. Like if you change the volume, you use the steering wheel. That has to be straight. So when we did the engine and the gearbox, we got some new interior bits and we really freshened the whole car up for him.
Yeah.
And so one of the boys put a new head unit in so that you have CarPlay and everything like that. Yeah, but obviously all of the stock dash goes, all the stock entertainment goes, but we ripped off that on-off button and we glued it on straight. So it doesn't work. It's there. It's the homage to what the car was. Yeah,
good.
Yeah, so that car's still, that engine only had 140-something Ks on it. So that car's got another 200,000 Ks in the tank on that engine. I want to see it hit 1 million. I want to see it hit 1 million. That'd be so cool. Yeah, that's that's kind of just from my dad. It's got to be from my dad. And obviously playing Gran Turismo and stuff like that.
Fuck.
I was that era. Video games are really where it came from.
The latest NASCAR winner the other night, he won. Or was it the junior series? Didn't they go to the full? I think it's a proper NASCAR because Kyle Busch that winner. He came straight from video gaming.
Oh really?
And they gave him a test.
Okay.
And he kicked ass in the junior series. Then he kicked ass in the truck, and it was all purely from sim racing.
Awesome.
And he won his first fucking NASCAR race the other night.
Awesome. There's a few stories out there about sim racers.
And they were talking about going. Mate, there's a lot, seems to be about this new generation, sim racing. Sim racing goes, it's a lot cheaper than fucking putting it into the wall.
100%.
And the right thing, you know what I mean? Like, it was quite amazing to hear that. I was like, fuck, okay, cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
YTG Sim Racing Friday Fun Nights, $50 for an hour of sim racing, and it's not fucking around, it's serious stuff. Playing online with beers and pizzas with the boys next door.
Yep, come down and have some fun Friday nights.
Laugh,
100%.
Bit of fun. They were here till fucking, I think they were here till like fucking 11:30 last night.
Yeah, you wouldn't stop. When you're having fun, you wouldn't stop. Yeah,
it's grouse. Have a good time. So so awesome. That's it. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that's
awesome. All right, next question.
Yes.
This one's actually one for me, and it's, do I frame photos on canvas? Which is an interesting one to talk about because I think we're going to print some up to hang on the walls here. We've got, for those who haven't been to the YTG showroom, it's quite sort of bougie. We've got artwork on the walls. We've got ferns and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about potentially printing some of the the halo shots and putting them up on the walls. So yes, I have had clients where I will print.
We're going to do limited pieces, like we're doing this NFT stuff, and we're going into that because we have got some epic cars and we've got some epic photos, which we're looking at talking to a few people. We are going to be doing that. Some of our photos have got us into Top Gear magazine, which I'm sure most of you would know now.
Yeah.
We were just featured right now on the Classic Driver, their global EDM for our Suffix A, which is awesome. That just got promoted globally. Range Rover, and that's down to Niko's creativity, and we've created the right environment so we can capture the cars, I guess.
Yep.
So really it's you're looking at doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And there'll be limited pieces.
Definitely. Yeah, we can do limited runs of stuff.
They're going to be signed by Niko and myself.
Just individual commissions as well.
Correct. If you want to do your own thing in that style, that was the thing we're going to open up to. We're going to start some competitions and have a bit of fun, and the winner will get their car photographed by Niko in our setup, the way we do it, which is, and we're grateful, mate. We're very grateful, and we're very humbled to get the feedback. But according to our peers, it is very much world class the way we're photographing and the way we're doing things, and the fact that they're showcasing it in major places and being shown on a global scale. That's That's pretty epic. So well done to you too, mate. So.
Send us a message if you want something.
Definitely.
We've done a few limited run ones. We gave one of them away the charity, which was the Porsche shot.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge.
The 935s. That was an awesome shot.
That got us in Top Gear. Yeah,
that got us in Top Gear. Yep.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah,
done. So
All right, next ones. That question was from Jibrate1. I'm probably pronouncing that way wrong, but yeah.
Well, they'll get it.
All right, so the next account that's sent us in a question is called 2JZ No Shit. You can tell what kind of cars he's into.
I like that.
So the question is, choose a car to undergo resto mod treatment like a Singer and Alcoholics.
As in what, a JDM car?
No. It's like a Singer and Alcoholics. So
the Alpha,
choose a car that you think should be resto
modded.
Yeah. There's a lot of good options out there.
I was going to say, man, I reckon that fucking Lotus would be an awesome fucking resto mod.
The Esprit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fuck, that'd be fucking cool.
Not a bad call.
Like the V8 was shit in it. They would always do fucking head gaskets, but that was because it's a shit Rover V8. You do a proper V8 in that car, that'd be fucking epic. And something cool.
Imagine like a Ferrari flat plane crank V8 in that. It'd be cool.
Something, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
pick from the selection.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. What could you resto mod? I mean, like, what could you do? I mean, Porsche's thrashed.
Yeah, there's so many Porsche resto mods
and
out
fucking
there.
Singer and Tech Art, and you got so much shit going on with Porsche.
Yeah,
Ferrari, there's not a hell of a lot, and they're not really resto, and they're just fucking putting supercharged like a Novatec car or fucking turbos or so. I mean, that's. Not really. Oh, you got those fucking idiots that do the Lambo. What's it, Valsade or whatever the fuck, that stupid looking thing. They just
Liberty Walk.
Yeah, I mean that's fucked. Liberty Walk. I'm not a big fan of that because they're just all they do is just pump out the guards, dump them on its arse with the airbags. It's an interesting
look.
It's not. I get it, and I appreciate. There's a lot of work that goes into a fuck up a good car.
Yeah.
But see, then RWB. I like RWB. I like the Jap. He's Nakara, whatever his name. He's crazy. I love him. Fucking hacking into fucking just crazy.
It's cool.
I see again, like the resto mod, the Eagle on the E-Type Jaguar. That's fucking epic.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. And that needed to be done. I mean, I think they did a Dino. Oh, my favourite resto mod, really, the Stratos.
Oh, the F430 chassis Stratos. Yeah.
That's my current. That's my resto mod. I'd have that over a Singer. I would have, because that is rarer. That looks fucking epic.
It looks
green
awesome
with that gold. Yeah. It's just epic.
That would be a car.
Look what she's based on.
I know.
A 430 in a manual.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's fucking epic already. They were already an awesome car, the Stratos. I mean, that's my fucking thing.
That would be very cool.
The future one, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just, who knows? I mean, what do you reckon?
The Lotus was a good shout.
Lotus.
An Esprit resto mod.
Yeah, man. No one's done that. I know of.
Proper.
I'd do a proper V8. Like I said, imagine a flat cranking that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's a beautiful car. I jumped in that before, moved it. I was like, yeah, man. When I drove that a couple of times before we'd sold it, people still don't know what the fuck it is, mate.
No.
Most people thought it was a Lambo or something.
Yeah, Lambo or Ferrari, yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, it's a Lotus. And then they go James Bond. Well, I suppose, it's homage to the white car in a sense. That's where it started, I guess. But that's fucking cool. That's such a great car. It's such a lot of value for the money. It's amazing. So, I don't know. I think that's something that could be good.
That's cool. That's cool. There is a company doing Testarossas. And that's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen a couple
like full
of them.
Singer spec Testarossas, and that's
See, to me, that's too much of a beautiful car to fuck with.
That's true. That is
the Singers are fucking around with 964s. They don't give a fuck if they're left or right.
Yeah,
whatever.
correct. They're just a 964.
Whatever, it's a 964. But a Testarossa, man, that's a special car, man. Yeah. That's a special car. You know, again, there's buyers for it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have picked that car personally. No. I wouldn't. That's me. I would just because that's a special car. Do it to fucking 308. And there are guys who've done the 308. That's actually not too bad. There's like a Singer version of a 308 GTB.
Yeah.
That's actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah. The market for them has really picked up. Someone's doing everything these days.
There is, man. There is.
Yeah.
I mean, like to me, even a 240Z in a fucking resto mod would be awesome. Put a V8 in it or, keep the 6.
Yeah.
Put a big turbo on it, maybe an R32 engine or something or other. Yeah, I like my 240Zs though when they got the bolted on flares and
they look cool. Don't
I
they?
do like that.
Yeah.
I do really like that. I'd like
a
to get
resto
one of
mod
those.
240Z would be pretty.
I think that'd
awesome.
be pretty good with the V8.
Yeah.
Or again, the 6 with the turbo. Yeah, R32 engine I think would be cool.
It's been done. It's been done.
Oh, I'm sure it would have. I mean, it'd have to be. To be. So yeah. Oh mate, who knows? There's
After
so
my
much
experience on the rally, I reckon a properly done, not super modernized, but a properly done Austin Healey resto mod would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
With my newfound respect for those, if you were to just tinker up a few modern
I haven't
things,
spent that much time in one like you would have done, especially in the open elements.
I
on the
reckon
road.
it would be.
And he was giving it a bit too, wasn't he, James?
It would be everything that the Elise is and more, with that classic era to it. It would be pretty awesome. It would be pretty awesome. I don't know what engine you'd put in it because you wouldn't want to put something massive, and because it's so
V6
light,
maybe.
You wouldn't want to put something turbo either because in the really light cars, turbo power is just so hard to handle. Something like a high revving V6 or something like that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Naturally aspirated.
I didn't. Like I said, didn't spend the time. I haven't spent the time like you did. So
it was a cool car.
It's
a driver's car. It is a proper driver's car.
Yeah, very much race oriented.
Yeah. No, so that's probably with everyone else doing every other car. Like, there's much cooler cars there that I'd probably prefer, but something that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah,
I don't mind the idea of the Austin Healey, especially because it's the underdog for me. Like, not many people would think of.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, you kind of even in a resto modded one, you'd kind of fly under the radar.
You'd lose money on every one.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, that's why resto mods cost
so
£1 million.
Well, I mean, $1 million or 800,000 for a fucking 964 with I mean, awesome shit.
Oh yeah, but it's a lot of money. Yeah,
fucking sold out.
Yeah, well, good product, and it is expensive to do that much work.
Buy the card, then another fucking 700-800.
Yeah,
and then wait 3 years.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, interesting. So there you go. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Next
Moving on. Thank you for that question. That was a good
thank
question.
you.
All right. Good mate of mine actually has sent us a question. Old mate Rodney, his Instagram is jet_Lamborghini. You guys might know who he is. He's asked, should I sell the Gallardo or hold on to it now that Lambo's going hybrid?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
They announced it the other day, didn't they?
That's a good question.
Because they said they never do it.
Anyone with a Gallardo, a Murcielago, even an Aventador.
Well, it depends on what Gallardo. If it's a first-gen manual.
It's not a manual. He wanted a manual, but
doesn't matter. I mean, first-gen, if it's an original first-gen, and I mean original. Like, we just delivered probably one of the best, and fuck me, I don't know how many 360s I've had. But that 05 car we just delivered was probably the best, if not top 3 that I've ever had, I've ever seen. It was such a virgin. Like, nothing had been done to that car. Nothing.
That was the manual one?
No, that was the F1 car.
The
so
F1
it's still
car.
a bit F1, but is what it is. The 05, that's what everyone fucking wanted.
Yeah.
That was an amazing car. And I remember saying to the client that bought, I won't mention his name, and I said, please, just don't fuck with this car. Just leave it as it is, honestly. Everyone's fucking done something to an F360. Nearly everyone I've had. No, okay, granted, I won't touch a car that's been fucked with mechanically in terms of upgrade or that sort of stuff. Okay, granted, we got the fucking Novatec, but that's just a fucking animal. That's a whole different ballgame,
story,
You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't mind exhaust and shit like that. But, you know, if you start changing things and the car didn't have that from the factory, I don't like that. But anyway, so a good Gen first Gallardo manual, obviously, is the first tick. Then you get just a nice E-gear, and that's it. So I would, if it's all original, it's not being fucked with. If it is, piss it off and buy an original one. But if it's all original, keep it as it is. And I think, first gen, I think that will be something. Is it going to be fucking 800,000? No, it's not going to be fucking 800,000. But will it be sustained to where it's at, depending on what you paid for it? But yeah, definitely, I would do that. I wouldn't do a second gen. It's so different to get a Superleggera. Get a first gen Superleggera. Don't get the second gen. Get the first 08. Get the first gen.
I much prefer the engine in the earlier ones.
Yeah, man. They were hardcore. They were that sort of...
Yeah.
It's like anything. We've said it before. DBS manual, MC Stradale, 2-seater. Yeah, the first gen. Get that. Get a 458. Don't get a 488.
Oh,
naturally aspirated.
that's
Simple as that.
Yeah, 100%.
Simple as that. I've been saying that even before the 488 came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and lightning experience at a Sandown track day about a year ago. And all the supercar guys were there. And, you know, it's all 488, 720S, and then Aventador.
And half the fucking idiots can't drive anyways.
And you stand... Oh, yeah, well, don't get me started on that.
Nah, fuck them. They're all fucking idiots, half of them. They can't drive.
Coming down the main straight, you're standing in the pits at Sandown, you hear him come and you hear him go, and all of the turbo cars literally sounded like Dysons. There was no engine note at all.
Did you remember that dickhead fucking revving his FF90 at the fucking Motor Classico outside with all the fucking Ferraris? And I'm just sitting there going, mate,
I must have missed that,
mate.
Oh.
Well, it's easy because you were standing next to it.
Yeah, right.
And she said, and we're all looking and going, mate, don't do that. You look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's
Who gives a
not...
fuck you paid 800,000, you dickhead? And he just said there, oh, Ferrari.
Yeah.
Really? Can someone go and start up a fucking 430 or a 360?
Exactly
pipes,
right.
Or a 355 with fucking milli
Oh,
clears?
man.
Can you start that up?
Yeah.
Just turn your fucking vacuum cleaner off.
Yeah.
Because it's a joke.
It is a shame. It is a shame.
It was an absolute... Even the boys with the Ferraris that were out, because I think there's only 1 or 2 SF90s there. The usual suspects of fucking Mondials and fucking 360s and 430s, that sort of shit. A couple of 458s, a couple of 488s, that sort of shit. But, yeah, it was a disgrace. Especially when he's sitting there going... Woof, woof, like really trying to...
Yeah.
And you're
it
like...
just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, mate.
Yeah.
No, that was a disgrace.
It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
So, yeah, no. The turbos there, no.
They rock it. They move.
Of course they do.
But
of course they do, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. All right, next question. All right, I've got to switch to the other account now. Got to move it across to this one. Beautiful. And we got like 5 on this one, 5 or 6 on this one. Here we go. Oh, I love this first question. So this is from PSI Photos. And he's asked, a Mint E60 M5. That's the V10 M5. Yeah. Will they be an iconic and sought after
I reckon
car?
they will. They are now. Amongst the people that know. I mean, if you can get over the fucking design, because I still thought that fucking design was very fucking Edgar. I really thought it was fucking how you going. But the reason why I like it is because it's got a V10 in it. They'll never do that again.
No.
Apart from the Audi with the S, what the fuck was it? The RS6 without the V10 in it, or RS5. No, the RS6,
One of them
the wagon.
RS6.
Yeah, the RS6. I've never been a big Audi guy. But in saying that, yeah, man, I mean, I wish we got the fucking manual version here like they got in Europe and North America.
I know.
That's something I would like to bring in, just for myself. The best to me would be the manual estate, which they sold in Europe. I mean, that'd be fucking epic. Because
Talk about a car to do the school run in.
Oh, man. fuck. But the SMG was just a shit of a thing. That's why so many changed the E46. Not so many, but a few people changed the E46 SMG to the manual.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised no one's done that with the M5. But
I guess there's enough manuals in the rest of the world out there that people don't feel the need to do it.
Yeah, true. I mean, we didn't get many here, but in saying that, an M5 again. Look, I'm very different to a lot of people out there where they like to fucking lower it and change this and do that and change it. Anyone that knows me, even the clients that you speak to that have bought my own personal cars, they are fucking stock. Into the factory, even the factory Continental or the whatever the fucking... But back in the day, there was certain tyres they'd always recommend because these cars are rated for certain tyres and all that shit.
Yeah.
People go and put fucking Haiyong, Chonglung, fucking whatever shit tyres on the fucking thing, and that's fucked because it doesn't... The road, all the loadings and all the...
Yeah.
It's different. Mm-hmm. So a lot, because I'm big into my AMGs and a lot of those cars were massive torque. So they ran either a Continental or maybe a Michelin or Pro, but mainly it was Continental. All my cars have the factory, whatever the fuck they put back in the day, I still run the factory Continentals. Nice. Yeah, of course they're a bit dearer than the shit tyres. But hang on, these were supercars in their day. Yeah. They can still achieve those, I've heard, they can still achieve those fucking... They can still achieve those, I've heard, those speeds. Now, you want what the factory had designed for those things. That's why R765 LT.
Yeah.
The Trophy R. I mean, these tyres are designed for these cars. And if you try to fucking save money by putting shit thing on, you're compromising everything. So for me, I want originality. So going back to the Gallardo, it must be original. The other car, which is these M5, it must be original. People want original cars. The best minds in the world built these fucking things, right? The best minds in Germany, the M division, built them. But this is a fucking V10 and a family sedan. Come on. Never going to happen ever again. It was an epic car. Game changer. What the fuck are you going to do by fucking doing this and changing that and fucking doing this and changing intakes and fucking this, changing that, changing exhaust, putting headers on it? Lowering the fucking suspension's been designed fucking for that car with the electronic dampers. That car is designed perfectly.
Yeah.
I used to see it all the time. Guys would drive down the driveway at the millions, were fucking all proud. I'd walk downstairs when I was the value of buyer. I go, mate, first question I go, mate, have you got all the original shit? What? What are you talking about, mate? I go, brother, you just fucked a good car. And they're like, oh, what do you mean, man? It's fucking... I go, you fucked a good car, mate. Where's all the original parts? Because I want it not like this. I want it how it was built.
Yeah.
So for me, M5, V10, I've had them. I shouldn't have sold them. The fucking cars I've sold to fund this business. I will get another one, but I think I might try and just get one from overseas.
Get a manual one. Get a manual
fuck
one.
Yeah.
Would that be the only manual one in Australia?
Oh, I've not heard of another one. I've not heard of another one, but surely there'd be another one. Surely, but if I'm going to do that, then I just fucking go and get myself a wagon. That's even more unicorn.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I disagree with you. The one thing I would do is exhaust, and the reason is...
why?
There's one for that specific car. There's one reason I would do the exhaust, and that's because the stock one for me is way overly quiet. Like you cannot hear that V10 at all. At that point, it may not even be a V10 because you can't tell.
Especially on cold start, they fucking sound terrible. They sound like a tractor when you cold start them.
Yeah.
And when you get going, they do. And again, I've experienced that many M6, M5. It's the same shit. They all have that funny cold start. The gearbox is shit. But in saying it, you are right. Yes, okay. All right, I changed the exhaust because you are right, because it does sing that.
Keep the factory exhaust.
Yeah, no, keep it. But that's about as most I would go. I wouldn't do any more than that. So good car, keep it. If you got one, get it. Look after it. Keep it totally original.
I can't imagine it's going to
Don't get a shit colour like Sepang Bronze or shit like that. They're fucking terrible. Get Silverstone. I know it's boring, but it's a good colour. The Midnight what was that blue called? Jerez Blue or something or other. That's not bad. Silverstone's classic. It looks great. Silverstone's
black.
Black, yeah, but it's just a bastard black.
It is.
It is, mate. The colour, you lose the lines too. Even though it's a shit-looking car, I think still the design wasn't the best. But the V10 got me across the line, mate.
Yeah,
you had me a V10.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I never liked that shape. The E39 to me is the prettiest 5 Series ever made.
Yeah, it's a good car.
And to me, one of the best cars ever made is my M5 or the E5. E39 M5, V8, manual, awesome car.
Wicked car.
Awesome car, be a great car to take on the tour.
It would be.
Would have been an awesome car to take on the tour.
Chris Harris loves his.
Awesome car. But, just that, they'll never do that again, man. They'll never do these cars again, man.
No.
Now the bullshit M5 has music, has sound of an engine playing through the speakers to make it sound like that. When they started doing that, you lost me, man. You lost me.
Yeah.
When you start artificially fucking pumping engine notes into the cabin to make it sound like a fucking...
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they've changed a lot. They've changed a lot. Yeah.
M's gone for Mamma Mia. No.
It's an interesting one because it's one of those cars where it could, in 20 years' time, be looked back on like an E30 M3 is. And everyone's, the E60 M5, the V10, that was the car. It's very often the case that the cars that end up being the absolute holy grail in 30, 40 years down the track are normally hated or looked over at the time. And so there's always the possibility that this could go the same way. But there's also, on the other swap side, it could do what every old Mercedes has done and just be worth $6,000. But I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening.
And what fucking old Benz always worth
every old Mercedes.
Yeah, but that's just the old fucking shitters that no one fucking wants.
It's like the Mercedes that has the Zonda engine in it. The V12 Zonda engine that you can
600.
go and get for like £11,000.
Yeah, sort of. It's fucked though. It's fucked though. And the problem with the V12 Benz engine is no different to like any other V12. There's a fucking massive headache attached to it. That's why I never played with V12s.
The M5 would be...
Oh, they had massive issues with the Vanosses, mate. And that's the problem. The car's been raped and pillaged. And generally the one that's dumped on its ass with the cambers like this and fucking exhaust and fucking shit hanging off the fucking mirror and the fucking thing.
It's going to cost you.
That's the one you don't want.
It's going to cost you.
You don't want that. You want a car that's been loved. And that's a very technical, very heavily engineered car that has to have impeccable history, must be not abused. So, yeah, awesome car, keep it. I think so.
Yeah, beautiful. Reckon to go up?
Well, they have grown. I mean, like they were, it's like anything. They've all grown. They've all gone up. Where's it going to go? Too many numbers. The ones which are a manual and a wagon, they'll go up in terms of because they'll be a unicorn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you buy the right car. I think you'd be right. You're not going to lose money on it. I don't think. Again, it all comes down to what you fucking paid for it, isn't it? You're making money when you buy it.
Yeah.
And if you got and paid overs for whatever reason, well. Did you enjoy the car? Just fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
But in terms of a future value classic, I've said they already are. They'll never do that again, man. They'll never do that again. A V10 in a fucking family sedan. Awesome car.
So cool.
You'll get a growth on that. Again, get the best car you can, the most original car you can. You'd rather have a car that's got Ks on it with good history than a car that's done fuck all Ks sitting around doing nothing, because those V10s can be fucking time bombs.
Yeah.
Like V12 Benzes. They can be fucking time bombs, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good car.
There we go. There's your rundown on the E60 M3.
Yes,
M5.
M5.
Such a cool car.
Yeah,
that exhaust noise is
Easy
just...
exhaust,
Oh. Right. Our next question is from Giara458. I'll take those numbers any day of the week. What is the best Ferrari car you have purchased or sold? Too many to pick from.
My best Ferrari was my first Ferrari, which was a 308. Long. A 308 GTS. It wasn't an I.
Magnum PI.
Yeah, basically, that's what it was. I went halves with a mate of mine. That was my first Ferrari, and because Magnum PI just I used to watch it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Was it a manual?
Yeah,
they were all manual.
Of
course, they're all manual, yeah.
It was the red with tan. I remember it had the answer exhaust. It was just cool. Yeah, it's cool.
That's awesome.
I can't remember, it was fucking 70 grand or 80 grand it was back then. So that's technically my favourite because it was my first.
Yeah.
And it was so iconic because it was, I just thought of the Magnum car, And I had that picture on the wall with the naked bird on it, and my mum used to fucking want to take it down, and fuck. So, La Ferrari, I suppose, in terms of the privilege of us when we sold them. No fucking Enzo. I mean, I don't know. I pretty much, fuck, I don't know, Daytona. I mean, I don't know. I've fucking sold them all virtually. GDOs, fucking
288.
Yeah, 288. Jane 599. Scuderias. Probably my favourite car, honestly. My favourite Ferrari. That if I got out of the industry tomorrow and I wanted to have one Ferrari, I'd struggle making a choice between a Testarossa, high wing mirror, and a 430 Scuderia.
Scud.
Yeah, Scud. Not a 458 Speciale. It's too perfect. Scud's still raw. And imagine that car beat an Enzo around the Fiorano track. That's epic.
Yeah.
That's epic. And that's Schumacher. That was a special car. 430 Scuderia. The first time I drove one,
even though it's got the paddles.
Yeah, I know the paddle's shit,
but the car's that good.
but the car's just raw. It's just fucking grouse.
Yeah,
it really is. It's just fucking grouse. So, that's a bucket list for me to buy one and keep one. But I want yellow. I don't want red. I want a yellow one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I want yellow.
Yes.
So for me, that's my baby. It's a hard tour because I do love my Ferraris, not the new ones, the old ones. Like a 550 Maranello to me. Like I said, if I had, mate, I'd love to drive a Daytona every day or a 550 Maranello every day because to me that's just a modern day Daytona and it's just live with much easier.
Yeah.
And it's just cool because you won't expect someone to fucking rock up in that. It'll just be some fucking wanker on a fucking in the latest fucking Ferrari, pull his dick, fucking turn up. Yeah. Whereas I'd love to turn up in my 550 or my Daytona and get out. Because most cunts will go, it's a Ferrari, but they won't really know. Because they just think, it looks flashy and fucking.
Yeah.
Good, that's cool. I'm just me, mate. I'll just park it in the background and walk in. So Scuderia. And
what are Scuds going for these days?
Oh, mate, they're all over the fucking joint. 600, 650.
Oh.
Yeah, 600, 650. Some idiots were asking 800 at one stage.
Oh my
They're not
God.
that strong. 16M's big money,
That's
that's a
unreal.
Scud convertible. That one's numbered, the other ones weren't. So, they weren't. Yellow Scuds, 600. Depending on the Ks, great car.
That's nuts.
Yeah, great car. And if I went red, I'd have the gold wheels, not the grey wheels. I like the gold.
The
I like
gold,
red with the gold.
yeah.
A few of my clients got red with gold.
Red with gold does look good.
It does look good, yeah.
Yeah.
And two's got two sets, so they could swap it.
Nice.
Pick a different car, yeah.
Nice.
Got the grey.
Yeah,
The
nice.
shadow wheels, yeah. So that's mine. You? Favourite Ferrari? Or driven
Favorite
or-
Ferrari. Honestly, like I said in the other episode, the
430
manual
manual.
430 is proper.
Special car.
But that manual 458 Speciale, the Modificata one,
No, but you've not driven that.
I haven't driven that.
I mean,
no.
that's why that didn't.
No.
I did think of that, and I went, "But that's not real for me. I don't have that car."
No, and that is unobtainium.
And I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, if I had the freight, I would. Fucking oath, but that's not going to happen, mate. You know what I
No.
mean? Like I just
No.
Yeah. That. So to me, I can't. You can't say that one because I thought of
Yeah.
that too. You can't.
Yeah, because of the Lotus, because I'm all about handling and I like a car that feels jumpy and pointy. I reckon I would enjoy the manual 430 more than I would a 550 Maranello. I would still
totally
love
different
a 550 Maranello, but I could see myself driving the 550 every day. Whereas when I want to have fun, that's when I'd get in the 430.
Mid-engine, balance
Exactly
better.
right,
Whereas
yeah.
a 550's big nose. She fucking turns in. She'll
Correct.
fucking understeer.
Very different,
It's
yeah.
fucking, different car.
Yeah.
That is, I said, the 550 Tom has got the perfect car. That is the best touring car ever. You and your missus just fucking cruises along, does everything you need it to do. They are a fucking good, strong engine. They're very fucking robust.
Yep.
They're good things.
Is the 550 I'm trying to think about eras here. Yeah, that was more F50 sort of time, isn't it? That was before
90s.
the Enzo. Before 90s. The Enzo or same time as the Enzo?
Enzo's 04, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, because the Enzo engine is in the 599, isn't it?
Correct,
yeah.
So
before that.
Yeah, F50s before that, 94, 96.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, that's... See, to me, the F50s... Enzo's my thing, but the F50 I prefer over an F40. I love the F50 because that was really Formula One.
It really was. It really was. Yeah.
F40 is just a fucking kit car with fucking chicken wire.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 people haven't seen them. I've seen fucking that many. I don't need to see another one.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to play with them for a long time. So they're built like shit.
Yeah, they really are.
Mate, there's fucking chicken wire in the back,
mate. Yeah, they really are race car. Like, there's no road car. No. Anything. It's very rough. No, which is what race cars are like when you go and look at a person. They are that rough, yeah.
But the F50 was epic.
Different beast.
Yeah.
And the F50 is the only, as far as I'm aware, the only road car in existence apart from the new Mercedes F1
engine
to be an actual Formula One engine in a road car.
Fucking F190
and it's special
E12.
Just for that. The fact that it literally is a Formula One engine.
Man.
And I'm not sure if I told this story here on the podcast. I've told it lots of places because it's such a good story. The F50, because it's a detuned Formula One engine, it passed
LA
emissions with no cats.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's just detuned.
Because Formula One engines run
so lean,
that efficient.
Yeah.
That you turn it down a little bit and
it fucking bang.
Don't need cats.
Isn't that amazing?
Because the engine is just that.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah,
that was to me the fucking grouse time of Ferrari.
That era.
That to
I mean,
me,
that's young timers, right? That's
brother.
Us.
That's my thing. That's my DNA. That's why I'm not. Client came in today. He goes, "Well, you don't have much modern day stuff." I go, "There's enough people fucking playing in that area. I don't want to be in that. If you want one, I'll get you one." But okay, yes, I've got McLarens. Like I said, the 765 and the 650S and the DB11, but they're different. They're unique. They're different. I don't know. Okay, well, how many 765s are there around? There's not.
No.
How many 650s? Well, there's only fucking 3 or 4 online. I think there's 2 maybe in Melbourne, 3 at best. Mine's one of them which is sold. The DB11, okay, there's maybe fucking 10 of those online, but not the grey V12. So it's a bit unique, but otherwise, no. Not much modern stuff, no. Anyways, what were we saying?
Awesome. All right, next question. Which is from here we go. So we've got 2. This is from Marcus from the rally.
Oh fuck!
So the first question is
fucking. We had a big night, brother. It was a big night, mate.
The first question is, who's your favourite truck dealership and why is it Pitman's?
I fucking saw that coming. Dave Pittman, if you're watching, mate, the influence you've had on this fucking tour is unbelievable. And I haven't taken the stickers off my fucking car either. They're still on the fucking cars. Oh, we took them off the front headlights of Lukey's Porsche because we had to.
So for everyone, for the uninitiated,
Dave Pittman's a fucking champion. He comes on the tours. Pittman Trucks. If you need a truck, go see Pittman Trucks.
Yep, he is a legend. Absolute legend. And what he decided to do, I don't know where the idea came from.
Fuck, everything got fucking tagged.
Print so many Pitman's Trucks stickers. Like, I don't know. It must have been thousands.
Mate, we could have fucking...
been. And he always has like 50 of them in his back pocket. And throughout the rally, they just appear everywhere. You'll come out in the morning.
They're on people's backs. They're on fucking chairs, on street signs. We're fucking putting them on fucking work trucks, council trucks.
Yeah, people are sending each other videos, sticking Pitman stickers on things.
Mate, it was stuck on everywhere. It was good branding.
You'd go get fuel at a petrol station, you'd walk in, and next to the door, you'd see a Pitman sticker.
They were fucking everywhere.
It's just become a thing.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I don't know any people they tagged. They've got to tag me. Thankfully, they didn't get me. And fucking they're on Jack's.
I've got video trying to get Jack. Liam was trying to get Jack with the sticker.
Fucking gold. So, man, it was, Pittman Trucks. Truck, go sing David.
100%.
That's it, mate.
100%. Are they, I can't forget, are they based in Sydney or Melbourne?
Mascot.
Sydney. It is Sydney, yeah.
Mascot, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He came on the rally.
Yeah, he's been on the rally 3 times now. He's a fucking champion.
So good.
Come with his missus. She's an absolute legend.
Yep, Sharon's awesome.
Yeah, she's grouse Sharon. Good people, good salt of the earth people. Brought his Bentley this time. Just fucking cruised.
Yeah. What did he bring last time?
He had the Porsche Turbo.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Porsche Turbo. And he bought that, I think, before that too.
Okay.
He bought the Turbo.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cruised around. That Bentley was fucking grouse. Had the constant esky in the back.
Yeah.
It was fucking cool. Every time we pull over, we stop.
Mobile bar.
Fucking it was grouse. So, absolute legend. Again, good people, mate. You know, we've got good people, good fellowship, a range of cars, no fucking wankers. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
So Marcus...
yes, Marcus, Pittman, trucks. Yes, of course.
Yeah, Marcus and Steve rode together on the final day in the Falcon.
Yeah, that was
the
good.
GT, and they it was a father and son. It was just too good. So he's asked us an actual question as well. Yep. Alternatively, what is the one car you'd like to drive full noise around Bathurst?
That's just in general.
Just in general, yeah. Closed track to yourself. What car are you picking?
I'd actually like to drive closed track road car or race car.
Anything. Yeah.
Oh,
surely you'd pick a race car.
I was going to say I'd probably just pick a current GT3 AMG GT.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's not a bad shout because they suit that track.
It is, mate.
So
it fucking
well.
kicks ass. It's a great car. I initially thought, nah, fuck the Cup car, a Carrera Cup car. Yeah, fuck, big deal. And I thought maybe Ferrari, but nah, the GT's me, man. The AMG GT, GT3, which one? But yeah, that's me. I'd love to full noise, fucking send it.
Hammer it.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, you're right. A GT3 car around Bathurst would be proper. And I think for the uninitiated to that circuit, a car like that with so much grip, with traction control and everything else.
Yeah, it's very forgiving.
See, part of me wants to say like a Brocky, an old school, but then it would be terrifying. The brakes wouldn't work, and it would be terrifying. Yeah, I think someone like us would have a lot more fun in a modern GT3 car.
I want to fucking plant it, mate.
Yeah,
I want to get the fucking
I do like how the V8 supercars are that little bit more on the edge and skittish than the GT3s. Yeah, so that you can have the GT3 car and I'll have the V8 supercar. And we'll go there.
Mate, that'd be epic. That's why we're driving up going, fuck, imagine a V8 supercar. Fuck,
it's the heel and towing that gets me. Yeah. It's just something about that.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Bathurst.
So cool.
we got Newcastle this week.
Newcastle this weekend.
Fucking excited. James
Courtney.
Go Tickford.
Let's see a podium.
Go JC, mate.
Yeah, go beat.
Mate. It's going to be a...
go beat SVG. Teach him a lesson.
Let's go, mate. Let's go. let's stick it to fizzy drink.
See the YTG helmet on the podium.
Fucking oath. Let's go, brother.
Yeah, 100%.
Best of luck to Tickford and the boys, even Thomas.
Yeah, Tom and Cam Waters. And what's the young bloke's name? Every time we forget.
Dean? No.
Nah, I'm not on it. I got nothing. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
Tradie.
That's
Mustang.
the car, yeah.
Tradie Mustang.
Yeah.
Declan.
We'll be watching all of them.
Declan.
We'll be watching all of them, yeah.
Yeah, Declan, that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be glued to the TV this weekend.
Well, we've got Phillip Island Historic, so
hopefully someone will have it on there. Those. Oh, surely.
Someone will have it on.
And any motorsport event on a V8 Supercars weekend, it's on the TV.
They'll be in the shed outside.
For sure.
Someone will have it
gone,
so we've got to watch it. So, yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that's exciting. And then a couple of weeks, we're at F1. Yeah, I can't fucking wait.
I can't wait. So Shawnee's got the McLaren tickets.
Yeah, it's one time we always like to spoil ourselves. You know, fucking no cattle class. We fucking turn left and go up the stairs. So, yeah, we normally go Paddock Club, but yeah, fucking dead a long time.
Spoil yourself this year.
Yeah, dead a long time, mate. So,
yeah,
fuck, we spoiled ourselves, right? So we're going to be in the pits with McLaren. So we'll be the fucking two fucking odd ones out in the back.
Yeah, you'll be the idiots in the back waving to the camera.
Going. We'll have a YTG caps on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be in the pits with the team, which is grouse because I don't know Zach Brown, but I've met him a couple of times. But I know people that know him well.
Yeah.
So he will definitely be, we'll be able to converse and chat. Spew and Daniel's not going to be there, of course. We obviously knew Daniel, Joe. But yeah, man, it's going to be grouse. We're looking forward to it. It'll be really good.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go back and forth with the V8s with JC.
Yeah,
and
so
that.
I'll be in the V8 pits
that'll be
with the
cool.
sponsor tickets. So
Yes.
so we'll be with them. So
And we'll go back and forth.
yeah,
and then,
so we'll be trying to
mate.
cover content from both for you. So
Yeah, we'll be on the grid as well.
You'll be on the grid.
Fuck yeah, I was on the grid last year when we went. I went to fucking before COVID. Mate. Yeah, that's one thing, mate.
That is the grid is the hardest place to get to.
No worries, brother.
You're all over it. You're all over it.
Were we fucking on the grid at fucking V8s?
Okay, so I need to give you the Instagram login for that, and you need to go live when you're on the grid.
Yeah. I don't know how to do all that
Yeah,
shit.
it's literally you just go new post live.
Oh yeah, what I've done
Yeah.
on my ones, but I don't know. How do I fucking turn this?
Yeah.
Anyways, so
So
that'll be epic.
yeah, eyes on
that'll be
YTG at F1 weekend because we
Yeah.
are going to be posting like
I'm going
crazy.
to try and have an interview with Martin Brundle.
Oh, do it.
Imagine that.
Whoever you can find,
Yeah, I'm just
really.
going to fucking talk to him.
Yeah, 100%.
Who the fuck let these blokes on? And I'll just drop every name that I know. Oh, okay, let him be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, that'll be good. Really excited about that.
That's going to be a good weekend.
They might even go with fucking choppers with Johnny. Fucking chopper in. That'll be rock star.
Who?
Johnny Taylor.
Oh, yeah. A chopper into Albert Park.
Yeah, we'll go chopper.
That's baller.
Yeah, that's fucking grouse.
That's baller.
So we're going to go to Winton. We're testing the Lola. We're going up in the chopper.
You're going...
That's him,
It's
mate.
so overboard to take a chopper to Winton.
But that's fucking him. That's him. We're going to drive up. Fuck that, Shawnee. We're fucking fly up.
Does he fly the chopper?
No fucking way. No fucking way. He's got fucking pilots.
I'd want to get the license and fly it.
Oh, mate. I'll tell you, mate. He's fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Tell you what. Yeah, he's fucking
that's
baller.
awesome.
So,
That's
yeah, that'll
awesome.
be good. So, yeah, I can't wait. F1, going to be awesome, man.
It
Gonna be
is.
really good. Really
It
good.
is. It is. All right,
It's been
so
a shit start to the year. We got 5th, but it doesn't matter.
we'll talk about that in a sec. We'll get on to the F1 race because we only got one more question.
Yes.
So, it's not even a question. Well, it is a question, but it's a loaded question.
Yes.
It's from Bianca.
Bianca.
Best young speedway driver. So the one answer to that question.
Come on, Maddox Gibbs.
Maddox Gibbs. He's
Maddox
one
Gibbs,
of our
is
2
it-
sponsored drivers
Yes.
this year.
Yes.
Along with James Courtney?
No, technically 3.
3.
Because we've got young Will Kitchen.
Oh, Will Kitching, of course. Yeah, over in New Zealand.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got. Fuck. We need to sell some fucking cars. Fuck. We're sponsoring, obviously, JC for the year. We're going to do some more stuff with him. We're now doing sponsoring Will, but we're going to ramp it up next year.
So he's racing in the RX8 Cup over in New Zealand,
Which he's
and he's
winning, won
wiping
it,
it.
and just
win
won it. Didn't even have to turn up, won it. So we were sponsoring him. We're gonna fully sponsor him next year.
Yeah, awesome.
So we're
awesome.
gonna-
YTG car.
the whole car.
Awesome.
So we're gonna have
perfect.
naming rights to that,
brilliant.
so that'll be awesome.
So I think Liam's trying to get him over for the F1.
Correct.
So we might do a podcast with Will.
Yeah, we're gonna get him over here. So
Yeah. Tristan, we need 4 microphones for an episode.
yeah, that'll be horn.
We're
So
gonna have 4 people.
we've got him now. We're gonna get behind Maddox Gibbs. He's a fucking little champion, mate. So obviously, as you know, we're quite heavily involved with racing with autism, and he's one of the kids that's being helped by, I guess, the charity, and obviously, his parents obviously work very hard, and obviously, as you know, it costs fuckloads of money to go racing.
Sure does.
And whatever little bit we can help, we can do. So we're going to get behind him as well. We already started, but we're going to really try and get behind him better. So yeah, they're the 3 people that we're sponsoring at the moment. So please don't ask me for any more sponsorship. I have no more money. So I'm committed.
The budget's spent.
Fucking budget's fucking spent. But no, mate, it's good things. It's good. We're grateful to be behind them. We're still rapt to be behind JC, especially with the first race coming, and seeing the helmet, seeing him on the grid.
Yeah, it's going to be
our
awesome.
Stuff, it'll be good. And we're going to get you behind the scenes when we're there at the track. Some of the races coming up. Not
Yeah,
just
at the F1 it'll be. So yeah,
F1, and then
our
we've got
stories
other
on
stuff.
F1 weekend are going to be in the F1 pits, in the V8 pits,
It's going to be epic.
on the grid.
On the grid. It's gonna be epic,
yeah,
mate.
it's going
Honestly.
to be crazy.
Fucking not bad, man, for a little fucking shit.
We're doing all right.
Fucking, we're going all right, mate.
doing
We're punching
all right.
above our weight. Anyway, so yeah, that will be good. What were we talking about before?
Well, this started with Bianca and Maddox.
Yes, sorry, yeah, with the Maddox. So I was going to say with the sponsorship, we would cover that. So we're going to ramp that up. We're going to get them on as well. We're going to get Phil, the father, and Maddox
Yeah,
on.
cool. Yeah, Maddox is busting to get on the sim side by side with Courtney.
Yeah, we're going to tee that up.
And
Awesome.
give him a race.
And hopefully we can get him here when we have Will here. We can get them all and have a
That'd be
race.
cool.
That'd be cool. So,
well, James will be down here. I mean, the busiest weekend for him.
Again,
but
we're trying to get some of the Formula One boys here as well.
That'd be cool.
Again, blessed to have a network.
Whatever happens.
Whatever we can do is we've put it out there. We've got to start promoting it a bit harder on the thing too with the website, with the wall. Again, like I said, this is our time of the year in the car industry. It's a pretty special time for us all. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. Going to be grouse. Honestly, the picture is going to be awesome, mate. What we're going to be covering.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be epic, mate.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking spewing. It's not Mercedes, but.
Johnny on the spot.
How
would you be being Daniel Ricciardo though, getting paid that much money not to
sit
drive
on the bench.
That car?
Sit on the bench, not bad, eh?
What did they finish? 18th and 20th at the first race. I think it was something like that. So anyway, we'll move on to the first race of the season has happened. I think by the time this podcast airs, the second race might have happened as well. But either way,
are we doing back to back? First race? No. Was it back to back? No.
Well, Melbourne's only 3 weeks away, or whatever, and that's the race 3. So there's another one.
So it won't be this week. It's probably
anyway.
After, but yeah,
Alonso coming in third. How good's that?
It is good to see. It was a good battle between him and Lewis. Mate, fizzy drink. Who knows? I mean, like I said, look, we finished 5th. I mean, interesting. It's good to see. I mean, I'm grateful to see Aston Martin up there. I want to see them. I mean. Maybe fucking for once Alonso's made a right decision in his fucking career.
It's an interesting one. So they're calling the Aston Martin the second Red Bull car because
but it's fucking Mercedes powered.
It's interesting. So it's effectively a Mercedes powered car with Red Bull Aero because they stole a whole bunch of the Red Bull staff.
Yes,
and that's almost like the best of both manufacturers in one car.
It is.
Yeah,
and to see them go, he overtook him nicely. They had a good tussle.
Battling very nicely. Just to see a midfield car become that competitive with the front runners.
Well, they made a big noise about it last year, but then...
Nothing happened.
Yeah. So, I think they don't want fucking Red Bull just to run away again.
No one wants Red Bull to run away with it. I mean, nobody likes domination no matter... Everyone hated Lewis for the same reason, because it's domination.
Correct.
That 2021 year, as much as you hate how it ended... In terms of the excitement of the whole season and how it played out and it being a battle the whole way along, that's what we want.
But, a staged event is a staged event.
Well, that's just the one race right at the end. If we look past just the one race, wondering who is going to be the champion for the whole season.
Well, Ferrari, I hope they just don't fuck it up as they always do.
Mate, well, race 1 was not off to a good start. Oh, come on. We all love you, Ferrari, but... Jesus.
Seriously, mate, you fucking get your shit together.
Oh,
seriously,
my gosh.
You're a fucking disgrace. Seriously. you got everything there.
It's unbelievable.
Fucking Italians are fucking just political bullshit. They can't sort this shit out.
Too many coffee breaks.
Fucking oath, mate. Seriously. Fuck. A little less passion, a little bit more fucking German. It's just the truth, mate. They need a fucking German at the front of the helm. That's what they do.
Well, they
need a fucking German. When do they kick ass? Ross Brawn.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With fucking, what's his name? Who's now fucking, fuck.
Gunther?
No, not Gunther. What's his name? Who was there? Then he was fucking John Todd.
Oh, yes.
That was the fucking domination time. He wasn't Italian. He was a fucking Frenchman.
Mm.
So he came from fucking Rally Peugeot or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, I don't know, they got the Frenchman there now. What's his name? Not Frenchman. What is he? The guy from...
I don't know where he's from.
Sauber or whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So...
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Because everyone wants to see Ferrari doing well.
We wanted to see well, man.
Yeah. And I feel like Leclerc deserves it because I think Sainz
is going to push it to him, mate. I think Sainz will.
I don't know.
Sainz
has made a fair few mistakes. But then again, so has Leclerc. But I just got that feeling that Leclerc is very similar caliber to a Verstappen if you just gave him a car that could finish a race.
Yeah.
That first season when he came into Ferrari next to Sebastian Vettel,
he
performed very well.
He did.
Very well.
He did. But I think they were gearing it up for the prodigal son. Vettel was already on his way out.
That's true.
And that's the thing. They go, well, we got to fucking put our hope in this kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
So-
him winning Monza is a moment I will never forget.
That was huge. I would love to have been there. That would have been massive.
The vibe at
vi-
that track would have been
That would have been
just-
epic. That would have been epic.
The whole city that night.
If we can
would
go
have
when we go
just
to Goodwood,
been-
we should try and see what fucking races are in Europe.
F1 races are on.
Yeah, it'd be fucking good to go. If we're there. Fuck, it'd be massive, wouldn't it?
We should have a look at what else.
We should have a look and see. We're there.
Have you
Definitely
booked
gonna do
flights
some
for that?
high
Yeah?
pass runs. Nah, fuck. Mate, I booked my flights fucking the day before. I'm fucked. I've never changed, mate. I'll just book them fucking, once we're there. But I would like to do a high-speed run down to Autobahn a couple of times.
That'd be cool. That'd
Just
be
jump on
very
a burner, fuck off, go to Germany, hire something, fuck off, and just go up and down.
That'd be
and
sick.
max it out.
That'd be sick. Yeah.
That'd be good.
How are we doing for time, Tristan? Okay, perfect. All right, we'll end it there then.
All right, people. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully we get to 15 people.
16.
16, sorry.
Yeah.
No, thank you again. Thank you for sending the questions through. We hope we answered them the best we could. The next time we talk to you, we'll discuss Phillip Island Classic. We'll have the dates set out for our cars and coffee.
Yeah.
We'll have that booked. And
Yep.
we'll also would have had those, maybe a minimum one of those epic global cars
Come
we
into
have
stock.
coming.
Yeah, so
which
that'll
would
be
crazy.
fun to talk about.
Yeah, that'll be epic. So thank you again, guys. We hope you have a beautiful week. And go James Courtney.
Go, James. Good luck this weekend.
Thank
Awesome.
you again, guys.
Bye.
Good night.